forget, black women are the highest educated demographic. Pure point blank. Those are the facts. So we're in certain rooms where there's not even a lot of us, or definitely not a lot of you in it. So we gotta go where we can go. But because there's less of you in those rooms, a lot of black men, successful, wealthy black men, they use their money and their power to control black women, to like shut us up, fall in line, be quiet, take your pandering and your cheating and your mistreatment, and just, you can get a man like me. There ain't a lot of men like us. And that's the toxic masculinity behavior that has been portrayed out there. And I think a lot of times too, we forget, our grandmothers, our aunts told us, get your money together, get your career together, get your education together, because one thing that's not going to fail you is your education and your money. Because if I have my own, just like you don't have to tolerate it, I don't have to tolerate it.
A lot of your grandmothers and your aunties set you up for failure, is what a true statement would say. And toxic masculinity, what I'm hearing is a whole bunch of toxic femininity, which then does breed some toxic masculinity. Not to say that it is your fault that some men do distribute or display toxic masculinity. I'm not saying that at all. But let's look at what she's saying. First of all, women, I need y'all to understand one thing. Your education is not a flex. It's not a flex at all. Men don't give two shits about your educational level. And to say that black women are the highest educated group out there, sure. But the overwhelming majority of that education is in liberal arts. The overwhelming majority of that education pays middle income. The overwhelming majority of that education is still carrying student loans. And if you wasn't paying attention to the news, they're about to crack down on the student loans. So are you bringing an asset or are you bringing a liability? That's the question. Because when you look at STEM's degrees, it is not overwhelmingly black women in STEMs. It is black men, white men, white men and Asians. Those are the ones who are in STEMs, which pays the higher incomes. But when you also have to take a look at, education is not a flex, because there is a large number of black men who are skilled in tradesmen, but y'all overlook them. You overlook the plumber. You overlook the welder. You overlook men who are actually making high middle income, if not low six-figure income, because you're looking at titles. Your education is not a flex at all. And as I said, we don't care. And you think that we're trying to shut black women up. No. You think that we're looking for someone who will tolerate our misgivings. No. We're looking to have peace in our household. And a woman who flexes her education like that and thinks that, well, I can do this and I can do that and I don't need you. Well, leave. The same way a man wants a woman that needs him, a man needs that woman. So I don't know if I said that right, but a man wants a woman that needs him. Just like I would think a woman would want a man that needs her. Not somebody who can, well, let me make sure I got mine together, because when you cheat on me, let me make sure I get mine together, because when you leave me. And I know I'm going to get a lot of that in the comments, especially on YouTube. I'm going to get a lot of that in the comments. That's right, because when he left me, I gave everything to him, and I did, and I did, and I did. Did you really? Did you ever take a deep self-evaluation? Did you take any accountability? Did you ever question what was it that made him feel loved, that made him feel protected, that made him feel at peace? Or is this just how you perceive things? Did you ever look and find out how his perception was working? Because that's how that works in both ways. If you're only looking at your perception of things, you will fail in every relationship. And you will walk away not having learned a damn thing, and then perpetuate the same bullshit in the next relationship and the next relationship until finally you give up. Because there's going to be those comments especially on YouTube, where people are saying that, hey, I have given up. I'm happy by myself. I'm having a great time. I go where I want to go, do what I want to do. I got peace and da 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 da. No, you've just given up. You've just given up. You've just settled. That's all. You settled, and you deemed where you have settled as happiness. And for a few, a very, very small few, It's truth. But for most, you're delusional. Man was not built as an isolated creature. Man is a social creature. So you're lying to your instincts. But back to this young lady and her comments. These are the comments of someone who has been hurt, someone who has been taken advantage of. Because I can imagine that when she comes into those rooms and she sees those black men and those black men engage in conversation with her and they catch on, or they see the arrogance, and they see the inability to be peaceful, to become one, that then yes, they go over there to that white woman who is not trying to flex. They go to that Asian woman who's not trying to flex. Or they might find the one or two black women in that group who are not trying to flex. And trust me, fellas, if you are like me and you like your black women, there's plenty of them who are not trying to flex a fucking degree. Degrees are a dime a dozen. I already have one. I can go get some more. It don't mean shit. It means you're good at learning and taking a test. That's it. You can write a paper. You can do some math. It says nothing of your character and who you are as a person. It doesn't even really give a whole lot to your ability to accomplish. You want to accomplish something? Have a solid, understanding, loving relationship. That shit is hard. Try that. Try to be self-sacrificing to where you look at how to make your partner happy instead of focusing on your own selfish behavior. That shit is hard. That's the real. That's a strong person. That is a flex. So always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.